and she was talking to another customer, and I need to get on.
Ma'am, it's one of those things.
Yeah, I'm looking for a job.
Ma'am, listen.
The 20th of August, 2023, Tampa International Airport, Tampa, Florida. A female passenger was denied boarding on a Frontier Airlines flight after making a threatening statement to gate staff. This is the legal analysis. The reported statement: "If I do not get a seat on this overbooked flight, I am going to blow this place up." And that is not a threat. It is a promise.
Once again, this is the last airline call. Somebody going to get these here for all your
Hello. So this passenger, I'm not sure why she wants to speak with you, but she has every right. We already let her know she was being denied boarding.
Okay.
Just due to the comments she made downstairs at check-in. Management was just made aware at 7:30. Okay. She's automatically denied boarding and being put on our no-fly list.
Okay.
She stated if she wasn't getting a seat on our oversold flight, she was going to blow the place up, and that's not a threat, it's a promise. We can't have passengers saying that, especially when staff is just doing their job, especially when there wasn't a supervisor even on duty. So,
just so I can be sure, you know, so you guys denied her boarding. Did you give her? She's got a refund and everything.
She's got the refund card. She has to take it up with Frontier because of the situation.
Right.
It's up to Frontier's discretion.
Right.
So we're not sure. Pending right now investigation. She's just unchecked from the flight and denied boarding for today, but possibly she may be put on the no-fly list.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I told her, I gave her what she needs for a refund. We don't issue it at the station.
Right. Okay.
So she has all the information she needs. She's just refusing to.
Sure. Can you hold on to that for me? Just give me a minute.
I bombed, like, really? And she was talking to another customer, and I need to get on.
I need you. I need you to get off the phone now. Okay. Here's the issue that we have here. They have denied you boarding for this flight. Okay. Which means you don't have a valid boarding pass anymore, which means you cannot be here. She said they've issued you a refund card that you're going to have to take up with Frontier.
I will.
But none of that is going to happen here. So what we're going to do...
No, I will.
Yeah.
Frontier, I'm done.
That's fine.
But
what we're going to do, though, is we're going to go get on the shuttle, and we're going to go back to the landside terminal, all right?
No.
And if you would like to try to book passage with another airline and stuff...
I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that.
Sir.
Did she say what they said she said?
Supposedly a bomb threat, and she's helping it.
Let's walk over. Let them talk. Don't let them talk, and we'll talk.
She said, if I don't get a seat on this overbooked flight, I'm going to blow this place up.
She needs to go to jail.
She needs to go to jail? Yes, sir.
Look at 790, 162, 163. Hey, look at it first and you tell me.
All right. Just so we're clear. Was she a standby passenger?
No.
Okay, she wasn't. No. Okay, so did she come up here with an attitude?
Yeah, she was mad because she had to pay already downstairs for that bag.
Okay.
So she was already livid. She came up here twice. The first time she came complaining about the bag she had to pay for, she had to speak for a supervisor, and I said, okay, my supervisor isn't up here, but at the end of the day, you have to pay for that carry-on bag. That's just the policy.
Right.
So she was like, okay, like, I understand it's not you. So she sat back down, and then she came back up like, oh, wait, and I just realized I don't have a seat either. And then other lady that was here from earlier, like, we have to assign seats, the flight is over, so give us some time, and she bust out with this statement.
Okay, so she came back twice regarding the bag.
Yeah, she came.
So that means she actually went downstairs, came through security, came in here, then went back and came through security a second time?
No, she came up once about the bag, and then the second time was about the not having a seat, and that's what sent her over edge.
Okay.
She gave it more to Jerry, but she can tell us right now again.
It was just, I was like 104, and I was just took me for a surprise. And I was talking to the guy, and the girl was helping another customer, and she was being hostile with me. She was like, "I'll see you at the gate. I'll see you."
Ma'am, here's the thing. There's certain things you can't say.
I know.
You can't say fire in a movie theater. You can't say you're gonna blow up here.
And then say blow up the airport.
Ma'am, they said if you don't get on a plane, you can blow this place up. That's what they're saying.
I did not say that up there. I didn't say if I don't get over, because that's why I got my ticket. Like, why would I say that up here?
What was the conversation like?
It was downstairs, and I'm like, are you serious? $104.
Oh, over here at the ticket?
At the ticket. I just said nothing at the counter. Nothing at all. And that's with the girl with the hair. She was down there, and she was being hostile to me. She was
what was that conversation?
Because I was like, $104? Are you serious? I'm like, really? And she was like getting hostile.
And what did you respond?
I said, I was like, I didn't say I will blow up this place if I don't get on the plane because I'm checking my.
Well, that's the information. So what was it exactly that you said?
I said, I didn't say I'll blow up this place because I was upset. I'm like, I will. Because if I'm downstairs, why would I say I will blow up the plane? And I was just upset. It was like I was upset because I had to pay $104 for carriage.
Did you pay it?
I paid it, and then I give them my money back now.
Yeah, I think they said they refunded you.
They didn't. I checked my bank account.
Yeah, it takes. Listen, it takes a couple days. When they do that, those credit card transactions, it takes a couple days. But they assured us.
And
that
I'm pretty sure you're on their side, so.
What's that now?
I said everyone is on their side, so.
No, miss. This is how it works. When you reprimand your child, you want to hear what the child says, and then you got your side.
Right.
So we got to listen to both.
And she was being hostile to me. She's helping, and I'm like, why are you in our business when you should be attending to? You have customers right there.
Yeah, and we weren't there for that part, but we still need
and
to
I did say Frontier is like Soul Train because it's a joke. Steve Harvey says it all the time. This is like Spirit Frontier Soul Train. I was like, this is Soul Train.
But anyway, this is where we're at. So you gotta just mind your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to notify the FBI about this.
Go to FBI.
It's Tony.
You call contact.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Anytime you say anything of that circumstance,
But she was being hostile with me as well.
you can't say stuff like that, especially when in an airport.
Listen, service can be rude sometimes, but
I can't feed back into it.
I mean,
Well, you can argue, man, with somebody.
I will.
No, let me finish. You can argue. Like right now, I can argue with you. You can argue with me. All right. It won't be productive unless we listen to each other. But if you argue back with me and I argue back with you, at the point that we take it to a level that there's laws that address the extent that we're going, we can be breaking the law. Then, if you yell something that's not allowed by law in a movie theater or in an airport, then it's a big deal. So that's where you've got to understand that. You seem like a nice lady, but that's not a question here. Like, and I'm figuratively speaking. If right now I started yelling fire, 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 well, that's against the law. If I start yelling, I'm gonna blow this place up. There's a bomb. There's a bomb. Well, that's against the law. There's a law for that. If you call me a no good, bald-headed, whatever, there's no law against that.
I said soul train, soul plane, because that's what they call Spirit and Frontiers. It's like literally it's ghetto.
I don't know.
And
That.
it's the cheapest.
But ma'am, here's the thing. Okay? Bottom line, what they're saying you said, you can't say over there, and we can't in this environment. We can't look the other way. Okay, so that's why I double checked with what was said, what's being reported, what was said. Okay, and the statute just says all you got to do is threaten to do it. Okay, and that's like I said. Now we have to notify the FBI. We have to notify our detective, who's a liaison. We got Carol's getting the written stuff over there.
I want to see it before I sign anything. I'm not.
Well, ma'am, right now I'm just informing you. Okay,
I just want to make sure I'm not being.
You're probably going to be arrested, but I just need you to stay as calm as you are right now. Ma'am, it's one of those things.
I'm looking for a job.
Ma'am, listen to me. Okay, I'm not acting this way because I don't want you to see me as uncaring. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying? I'm just being bare bones with you. Bare bones. These are certain things you cannot do in this environment that cannot be overlooked. Now it can be looked into later. They can go and they can do whatever they do, but that's federal.
So I'm being arrested.
Ma'am, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I just was
Let's start heading first.
You can sit down. Have a seat.
Look at my record. I'm 51 years old, never been arrested, never been.
Ma'am, we're not saying anything to have to do with that. I'm not. That's why I double, triple checked. I asked over there.
we don't always have the ability to say, oh well, whatever. I don't know you well enough. You call me?
Yes.
Go ahead, buddy.
114,
Oh.
116.
You've got to understand. We can't just.
114.
Some things we're not able to just say, it's no big deal. But I'm a open-minded enough person to understand. You may
Just one, and I already
have
have
said
one.
something that crossed the lines, but
But festering me, like she was,
what's that?
she was festering me. Like, why would she be talking to me? And she was like getting me riled up.
Stand by. I'm on the shuttle.
But I mean,
over to you.
like,
You helping another
but you,
innocent person,
but-
and I'm over here, and I know.
but ma'am,
I know.
let me ask you something. If somebody makes me mad enough, should I be able to just say anything to them or in any environment? That's not. I understand what you're saying, and listen to me. I don't want to keep. I'm not trying to argue.
Are they gonna arrest me for the people?
What I want you to do is, if you want, probably it's normal to be upset right now. But I can't. I think you also understand what we're saying.
Florida Statute 790.162 prohibits threatening to throw, project, place, or discharge any destructive device with intent to harm persons or damage property. Violation is a second-degree felony punishable by up to 15 years imprisonment. Florida Statute 790.163 separately criminalizes false reports concerning bombs or destructive devices. Both statutes were cited by officers on scene as the applicable charging authority. Officer on scene, citing the statute directly. The statute just says, all you gotta do is threaten to do it. No overt act is required. The threat itself is the completed offense under Florida law. Under the True Threats Doctrine, established in Virginia v. Black 2003, a statement constitutes a true threat when a reasonable person in the position of the recipient would perceive it as a genuine expression of intent to commit violence. The speaker's subjective intent is not the controlling standard. The Supreme Court refined this in Counterman v. Colorado 2023, holding that recklessness is sufficient. It is enough to show the speaker consciously disregarded a substantial risk that the statement would be perceived as threatening. Claimed frustration does not eliminate recklessness. Federal law applies independently under 49 U.S.C. Section 46507. Any person who willfully or recklessly conveys a false threat against airport facilities commits a federal offense regardless of state charges and regardless of intent. Mandatory federal notification was triggered automatically. Officers were required under TSA protocol and 49 U.S.C. Section 46507 to notify the FBI and the airport federal liaison detective. This is not discretionary in the airport security environment. Under 49 U.S.C. Section 44902 airlines hold broad statutory authority to deny boarding to any passenger deemed inimical to safety. This determination is made unilaterally by management and does not require law enforcement approval or criminal conviction. Charges filed threatening to discharge a destructive device under Florida Statute 790.162, a second-degree felony and disorderly conduct under Florida Statute 877.03, a second-degree misdemeanor. Key legal lessons. First, in aviation environments, ambiguous threatening language carries felony exposure regardless of subjective intent. Second, the phrase, not a threat, it is a promise, affirmatively removes the most common mitigation defense. Third, recklessness, not intent, is the controlling standard in post-9/11 airport security law. Fourth, denial and prior clean record do not negate the offense. They are relevant only to sentencing and prosecutorial discretion.